Face Football. Here are your hosts, the Taco Slayer Jorge and MLS Card Guy Chris.
Oh, welcome into some Sunday Shenanigans. It's hilarious because I caught on to that at the same time. Alex with me here, not Chris, the MLS Card Guy. He is too busy doing Riverhounds things once again. Shout out to them for winning a game. But hey, Alex, it's you and me for some Sunday Shenanigans. We're going to get into the MLS weekend like always, reviewing all the things. Of course, I watched a bunch of games instead of going to Toronto, Orlando, which I don't want to talk about. Hi, Alex.
Yeah, a lot of goals this weekend. Not many clean sheets, so a lot to talk about. And I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about everybody, but
yeah, dude, it was a weird weekend, but I'm glad you got to watch a lot of footy. At least one of us gets to. And hey, I decided, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to look at anything. I haven't dug into the results. I'm going to go in. I'm going to raw dog this episode. And you know what? I'm going to live react to all the action and the chaos that happened this weekend. Chat, you could fill me in on all the nonsense, all the crazy chaos in the MLS that we love so much. But before we get into it, before we get into all the good stuff, I just want to shout out Jay Blaze, who is already here. Let's get it. And Ladino, if he bangs again, should be required for Chat United FC members. We've been talking about it for a while now, and it is consistent. Shout out Chat United FC and Mike Baston. Howdy, mates. Perfect way to end the weekend. I appreciate you.
Let's go.
Capping it off.
He's going to fall asleep mid-show. It'll be fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, we'll get a little snooze in. We'll get a little Mike Basson watch. We'll get in there. But Alex, dude, let's get into the weekend because apparently there's a ton to cover. Where are we going? Where are we getting started? What is the one thing that I need to know? What was the craziest thing that happened this weekend?
Robin Lod is the best player in the MLS. It's confirmed now.
It is confirmed.
Who doesn't play for the pink team.
And it was at your behest, was it not?
Yeah, I had to watch it. He got about 15A and 10 minutes to start the game. We conceded in literally the first minute off a corner. Lud flicked it over, and Boxall was at the back post. But yeah, we got the Polito goal that I said would happen. I said 2-2. We didn't get the second goal. I don't think Agata is going to start next week. Expect Russell to come back in from injury and finally get his full 90. We'll get Jake Davis next week. I mean, we just sort of we controlled possession for the second half of the first half, which that sounds weird to say, but yeah. Second half, it was sort of back and forth. No one really kept possession, and we just couldn't get the equalizer as hard as we looked like we were trying to. But yeah, our midfield played well. Attack didn't really do anything besides Polito. But yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, Minnesota continues to prove it, right? And it's one of those things where at the beginning of the season, we were like, whoa, do they belong up here? Like, is this for real? But they're for real. And what's up with Sporting? What happened to where's your defense at, man?
I mean, it hasn't been here all year. Fontas, I mean, he's finally put up those scores that we expect from him, which is good. The scores that we kept getting from him last year. And Leibel didn't do horrible. But yeah, I mean, expect us to concede. I'm very close to just getting rid of my rare Amelia and trying to figure out what to do.
Oh, no.
Because, I just want someone that can at least we'll get one clean sheet this year.
Right. No, that would be nice.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I feel like if you don't have Robin Lod by now, I don't know what you are doing. I think he's still under $10, and his scores this year have been insane, and they have some favorable matchups coming up. Lud is the guy. They tried this weird 5-back formation and it worked out. So I mean, if he's gonna do this every game. Yeah,
and I know that there was reports that Reynoso was supposed to come back to Minnesota. And then I saw the tweet this morning that he missed a flight back to Minnesota.
Quote unquote missed a flight.
Oh man, dude, it just continues to be Reynoso. He's gonna be out this weekend. But dude, Lod's stepping in, man.
He's so involved with the attack. And he's also getting international. Is Finland in the Euro? Do we know that?
I'm not sure. We do have some Euros in the chat though, so they might know a little bit better than us.
Let me check. I think as we're talking, but yeah, I mean, how much is his limited now? What are we looking at?
His limited. Let's see, where are we at?
He's not in the Euro, so we'll get him during the summer.
Yeah, I mean, dude, his classic's still staying pretty steady. You can see a lot of people are definitely starting to buy though. That's how much supply there is. Look at all these purchases, and it didn't move the freaking market at all.
Floor's $8. I still think that's a good price for him. I think once he gets above 10, then that's when you stop. Sort of like Timothy Tillman. He's gonna give you scores, but he's not worth more than 10 because there's other guys you can pick up. But yeah, like the bad thing about him is there's no one you can pair with him. Like there's no Minnesota guys that you can stack. Reynoso, no. Halangwane is not doing good enough. Oluwase is getting rotated
in and out.
He's
non-existent.
Yeah, Lut is the only guy that you can consistently get scores from on this Minnesota team that's been playing well. And so, yeah, for Sporting, I feel like greener pastures, whatever they say whenever maybe a future that's bright, because I think we have some good matchups coming up. But yeah, attacking stacks for us, defensive stacks. No.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe Fontes is back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But even Laud, man, just throwing him in as your flex at the end of one of your teams, he's gonna bang. An easy set in. Mike Baston coming in clutch. Finland did not qualify, lost the Wales in the playoffs, so there's that. And he doesn't have a lot because he has Aiden Morrison gold. So yeah, you're set.
Yeah,
you don't need a lot at that point. Like you are chilling.
Is Lud the new gold? Because gold's not putting up A anymore. Ooh. If you watch, I did watch that game, and we'll go to that game next because I actually did watch that game pretty intently, but I don't know. Gold's get. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say before we hop to that game though. I was gonna say because Mike Baston did bring up that Alex Ring had tackle of the weekend prior to his amazing pass for the assist on the second Austin goal.
Yeah.
What happened here? We talked about this game. Did we say it was a trap game?
I don't think we did. But LA Galaxy not scoring a single goal, like what? Driussi looked so good in this game. Oh my god, he actually tracked back a bunch, and he was like winning tackles. Like he'd win the ball off Puig and then like flick it past him, and would be like, yeah, maybe you're not the guy in this game, even though he put up 70 with no decisive. But yeah, Driussi, if he would have gotten decisive, I would have been in the money. But he was playing so well. But yeah, Rubio, I'm a hater. I'm a Rubio hater. I didn't think he was gonna be that good, but
and you said it on the preview show, and he did. He literally proved you wrong. Dude, it's weird because I know we've been talking about it, and we said Austin at home is kind of sneaky. When you look at the bottom of the league, Austin kind of is a little bit apart from the rest. They've kind of picked it up. They've gotten results. They've started scoring again. It's one of those things where, yeah, they kind of exploited LA Galaxy for everything. And I watched bits and pieces of this one. I did because it was at the same time as the Magic game. So I watched like a little bit of the end of it. And yeah, it looked rough. Like they just looked like down, and they just like looked like they kind of just like shipped it, and they're like, all right, like
yeah. Stuver with a hell of a game too. He's making some big saves. Paintsil was just like knocking it past everybody and running past everybody, and Stuve was the last line of defense, and he should have had 100. Real 85 is still crazy, but 100 he was going off. And so
another thing I actually kind of want to bring up, because I know we've been talking about Driussi and there's Rubio obviously in this Austin team, but if they are going to start getting better, I want to talk about Alex Ring for a second, because he used to be a legend. He was a legend when he first got there. NYCFC, he was different, but his scores are slowly starting to creep up to the point where, like, all right, if you can get a little bit of this few little AA games, and then maybe get a little bit more forward, start getting some more decisives, Alex Ring might be back. Because if you look back, like historic Alex Ring, like he used to be able to bang them out. Yeah. And Austin just hasn't really been there. And then last year they had no center backs. His role was completely different in the team. So like you couldn't really count on him last year. But if this team's going to start getting it back together again, like, hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Alex Ring.
And I mean, $4, you can't, like, there's not much of a gamble there too. Like, what other players can you get for $4 that are going to be good for rare?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, 11 new season for a rare.
He's on a team with potential too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Whitecaps away, Dallas away, Houston at home, Sporting, KC, LOL. San Jose. So there's some okay matchups in there. But yeah, Alex Ring, I was looking at him the other day because he just kind of popped up as I was browsing the market, and I was like, start digging into good old Alex Ring back in the day. But yeah, rest in peace, LA Galaxy stacks. Some of us had a chance. Some of us mortals had a chance.
Finally, and it still didn't work out. Even my hundreds from the Turkish league didn't work out.
Oh, that's funny. Shout out Daniel Brubaker in the house. Hola, mi amigo. What's up? Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
All right. What was the other game you were talking about that you watched?
Vancouver, Red Bull. I mean, I watched all of them, but that was the other one I was watching pretty closely.
Yeah. Well, this was the match of the weekend, right? We were like, when it came to matchups this weekend, top of the East, top of the West, Vancouver, Red Bull, 1-1 expected. Takeoka with a negative decisive. God, he kills me.
All that AA.
What'd you see in this game?
Well, what I saw, I liked Raposo's movement a lot. even though he wasn't up there for that much.
Yeah.
I know we kind of prod and make fun of Chris for like being a Raposo hater, but Raposo actually looked pretty good this game. He was getting forward, and if he starts, he could actually be a good option to maybe stack with these two. Besides that, Gould was running everything up top. Brian White was just trying to play hold up basically the whole time and got his goal early. And then Ali Ahmed looked good on the right, making getting forward. But the side is that Forsberg Tolkien, they were running the whole game for him, basically from that side. They tried to make stuff happen, and once Vancouver went down, so the red card was Gould was forward, and the ball like bounced. It was bouncing over. I don't know how to say his name. LA. It bounced up, and he like hit it with his arm like this, and Gould would have been through. It would have been a goal, but he hit that. They got the free kick right outside the box, and it was a red card for Dogso. And so after that, it was sort of Vancouver for the whole time, sort of controlling tempo. But Red Bull's defense looked really good in the end when they had to control that press and make sure that they didn't concede. And we got Pico back. Yeah, we got Pico back. So I assume he'll start next week with that Atakube stinker.
That's good to know. Yeah, good shout on that one.
Yeah, so Vancouver, I think they'll be good. I don't know what their matchups are looking like, but I mean, I have my stack. I'll be playing them in higher prios for sure.
Dude, that's 27 all around too for Takaoka.
Yeah. He was making a lot of high claims, I assume, for that. He was getting up a lot and getting in the air for some crosses. But yeah, what's their matchups?
They have Austin at home, which is at home. LAFC
they can see
away, Colorado away,
Sounders.
Oh man.
We don't know what's happening.
Yeah, at home to Miami. So it's not the greatest matchups, but I mean there's winnable games in there, but Takaoka is getting smoked in most of these. Maybe not Sounders.
SKC we're hanging 4 on him, but we'll lose 6-4.
Dude, Takaoka, man. It's like it's so up and down. Like it's it's the worst. He kills me.
I'm trying to think. So the Lewis Morgan goal, I'm trying to think the air led to goal that he would have gotten, because I saw that and I was like, what would he have gotten that for?
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Maybe we could find it on Twitter or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's telling about these two teams, even with the red card, hanging on to a 1-1. Both of these teams can score. They can do gnarly things. They could punish you on the right day. So very, very even battle. It'll be interesting to see where these teams go in the playoffs.
Yeah,
very, very, very fun. Let's see what else we got here. Cincinnati, Colorado.
My guy got a decisive, but not the type of decisive you would have thought of. Kubo.
Which guy? Yaya Kubo. If this thing wants to load, Sorare data, please. Please, Sorare data. You are my only hope.
Refresh.
There you go.
Yeah. Clearance off the line.
Clearance off the line. There you go, my guy.
And Corey Baird finally got on the score sheet. I think it was just a through ball from Orlano. Corey Baird just stuck it around the keeper. But
Oriano, I've been talking about him. I picked one up, and he's continuously scoring, and he has forward cards. It is pretty great. It could be time. 24 AA. Luca Oriano, man. I'm glad I picked one up. I think he was in a deadliner for me.
82.
But he banged.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
All right. Since you bought him, hey.
Yeah, dude, I literally bought him at the perfect time. I got some nice little median scores right here and some peaks. Look, Oriano. Yeah, they're not all forward cards.
Good
but
matchup,
he does have a few. He does have a few out there, which is kind of nice. But yeah, they're mostly midfielders. But there's a few forwards hanging in around here. So
$90. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that Acosta goal was beautiful. It was a 1-2 with Baird, and he slotted it back post. His hair was horrible. I don't know if anybody saw what he tried to do with his hair. He did he tried to do twists and dyed it all black, and it looked horrible. But he got 100, so it doesn't matter. And if you look at his season, he legit is another MVP contender. We're not really talking about it, but his scores this season, I think he's gone 60 plus every single game.
Lucho?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah. But on the other side, Bombito, hey, he's showing his scores have been really good this season. And
look at that Sam Vines too. Let's go.
Hey.
I've been talking about Sam Vines too. He's sneaky good out there. We had questions about Colorado for this game, right? We said that this was going to prove to us if Colorado was for real. They went to Cincinnati. They almost got it done, right? They got a decisive. They got a goal.
They controlled no possession though. That goal was off a corner for Colorado. I'm pretty sure it was 70% possession. Yeah. Cincinnati had this game wrapped up. And so that goal sort of made him try at the end. But yeah, I mean, Ian Murphy though, I don't even remember seeing him do much, but I guess he did some.
41 all around AA for Ian Murphy.
Shout out. And he got subbed off too.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, there you go. But yeah, dude, Bombito keeps being the do it. Shout out to Mihailovic getting his assist. Colorado may not be that team that could do it against Cincinnati, but they are on their come up, and we love it. We love to see it. That clearance off the line because Kubo's on the post for corners. I assume so, right?
Yeah. Yes, that is what happened. I was very happy because I have him in my picks, and I was like, 56 L15, like, let's get decisive. And so he had a goal disallowed, which was he got tripped up by Stefan, and he went down to grab his balance, and he put both his hands in the ball like nicked his hand when he was trying to get his balance. And so and so they called that back. But hey, got the decisive either way. Don't matter.
Bombito season. Shout out to all your Bombito holders who got in before the pump because his price has steadily been rising. Actually, where's his price right now?
Above 5? Is he above 5 now? Ooh.
Let's see. Oh, it's coming down again.
Oh yeah. You can still grab
it. Yeah. Come on. $2
for these scores
for Bombito?
Show the scores. They're beautiful.
And look, defenders are hard, man. MLS defenders are hard to come by. These are frequent. These are nice.
And good AA floor too. Like Joel Waterman is like $1.50. Like if you'd like scout enough, you'll find defenders, and he's one of those guys that are really cheap that you can use in like decent prio lineups. Not maybe your top, but you can expect good scores from him.
It's one of those like you find these guys that on like in the right matchup, like you can almost guarantee them to like either put up a nice score or have a relatively educated guess in where they're going to go. Like, look at this. Away to NYCFC, a little tough. Home to Earthquakes, home to Whitecaps, away to Salt Lake, home to Minnesota. These are tough.
Yeah.
That's what sucks.
Yeah.
Is you have the Earthquakes matchup and then you're asking for pain.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe his price will go down. Maybe his scores will go down a little bit. People will lose faith like they always do very quickly, and you can sneak in and get one for 76 cents or something.
Hey. There you go.
Because limiteds are cheap as hell, and if you're smart about it, you can actually start winning.
But
I keep saying it, man. You can win a lot more money these days.
450 points to win a reward nowadays. So
yeah, it's tough out here. That's why we do these shows so that you can find the players before they blow up, before they're more expensive, and then you could win $2.
I should have tipped off,
baby.
I should have tipped off Alec Boehm for the Reds. I bought him for 13. Now he's $26. Doubled in price in a week.
Did you sell him?
About to.
Hey, there you go. Take those profits. Shout out to all you people going over to baseball and making money because competition is light over there. There's cash to be won. Couldn't be me, but y'all have fun. Mar, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Do you think Amelia will finish the season as the #1 keeper, or does Pulskamp gonna take over anytime soon?
No, Amelia's got it. It happened last year. Like, he had some bad stretches. Pulskamp had his chance in 2022. He started a few games and was like pretty mid. Everybody asked me this question. If you go on my Play Sharper comments, I get 1 or 2 of those per game week. Pulskamp's good. He's going to start Open Cup, but I don't think Amelia loses his job unless he gets hurt or unless he's giving up like 4 goals a game for like a month. Like, I think even that there would be a chance that they keep Mealy and because the way he's conceding goals is just bad defense.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at it, it's nothing to this is really his fault. He hasn't had an air led to goal yet.
That's true.
It's just all playing out the back weird or just our defending on crosses, just not getting to the back post. And so I don't think that's Mealy's at fault for these goals. I realistically just go buy like Stuver or Steve Clark or someone like that for $5 extra. And you'll at least get some clean sheets. Like, he'll give you some AA every now and then, and maybe he'll get a clean sheet against like Colorado at home or like San Jose. He didn't even keep a clean sheet against him. So it's like, I don't know if we'll see one this year. The only one we got was against LA, and he had to make like 12 saves to get it.
It is tough out here, my guy, for the Amelia camp.
I'm slowly getting rid. I'm getting rid of one at a time. I got McMath, and so I'm gonna slowly get more and more. Get rid of Amelia. Get a McMath. Get rid of Amelia. I got a Sean John new season. Like, so many better options for just a little bit more.
Yeah, it's tough, and I think we looked at the matchups, and SKC has some doozies coming up. So Yeah, we might want to stay away from that. Mike
Hey.
Baston here won an Alec Boehm rare last weekend.
Hey,
Shout out to you.
let's go. Hey, sell.
It's day
The floor.
1,435,909, and Pies and Melia still don't have an in-season card.
Man, neither does Polito. Like, can we please get some minting, please? Or are they
It's
saving
okay.
for the? Are they waiting for the All-Star and doing like special All-Star cards?
It's okay. Orlando don't have Duncan McGuire, Rafael Santos, Muriel.
Muriel has due season from Atalanta.
Not Orlando though. Not
But
like I want one anyway. But whatever, dude.
I have one. You want one?
No, I don't.
Is he going to start next game?
I hope not. Duncan McGuire season, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, let's go to DC, the capital, United States of America, USA. We kind of called it. We said Seattle, after those 2 red cards, they're in trouble. They're going to get dunked on by Benteke. Benteke 2 goals. We love that.
Jared he dunked on him and did the LeBron celly too, where he tossed a chalk in the air.
Did he really?
After his second goal, yeah. I mean, everybody knew Benteke was going to score this game. I said a hat trick, and it was close, but it didn't happen.
Dude, we called Benteke dunking on the Seattle team, and apparently they're addicted to red cards.
Yeah, the Fry red card was funny. Don't even if you're like, oh, Andrew Thomas cheap, buy low, like use a keeper for. He's not going to do anything next week. Like Seattle has been playing horribly, and so I get they get. I don't even know. Galaxy, yeah. Don't even try to get Thomas. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, you're gonna go pick up a keeper for 1 game week and then get pumped by the Galaxy at home.
Yeah,
definitely don't.
Unless you're looking for like cap 0, even though he did start the beginning of the year, so I think his cap is high because he kept clean sheets too.
Right.
Yeah, they're not in a good spot right now. I don't even know how they scored. I hadn't had it turned on yet.
Man, and it's bad when it's a Jordan Morris assist too. Ugh.
Yeah, and our guest at Decisive too. You picked Aaron Herrera.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
I think
I picked someone that went higher though. Sorry.
I picked someone that went higher.
Sorry. When I get the chance to pick Lucho, I'm picking Lucho.
Wait a second. Mike Baston in here. That wasn't Benteke, an imposter. No big chances missed.
Is that true? What? That's not true.
No way. Wow.
What? No way.
And Chris isn't even here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. The MLS card guy isn't here to enjoy the Benteke.
He's lost his crown.
No big chances missed.
How many Musovski big chances missed did we get before he got subbed off?
Let's see real quick. Where's Musovski?
Up top.
None. Let's go. Still Danny Musovski season in my heart.
Until he get hurt.
Soul.
I mean, he got hurt in the 20th.
Speaking of Chris, the MLS card guy, I completely forgot. I told him to pull a U.
We're out here after a big Pittsburgh Riverhounds win last night. Absolutely dead tired. I can't put a sentence together right now. But we're out here. We're doing some academy. That's great. So many people in the stands. So yeah, I'm not there. But I hope you guys have fun. See you next week.
Do you see his hand in his reflection just like moving around?
Yeah. Shout out to the Chris, the MLS card guy. Couldn't be here with us to enjoy this wonderful Benteke slapping of the Seattle Sounders.
I'm sure he enjoyed it. I'm sure he was checking his phone while
I'm sure he
winning.
did. Shout out Aaron Herrera doing the most. Jared Stroud, no AA, but a lovely assist.
Shout out the Riverhounds.
Shout out the Riverhounds. They are massive. SR Ducky brings up a good point too that we were talking about cards. Miles Robinson hasn't had a new card for 2 seasons now.
Damn.
I don't know what it is. He was hurt in ATL that season. It was weird. And then now for Cincy, I don't know if he just moved late. Like it was too late. I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty late. Yeah.
It was one of those last minute things, but Sorare, man. You guys
They just didn't mint some guys. It was really weird.
They're doing all these like new player Tuesdays or whatever the heck they do. And it's never MLS. It's never us. No jerseys, no nothing.
One day.
We're just hanging out, doing the thing. Doing the Sunday shenanigans. But yeah. Rest in peace, Seattle. It's kind of sad. Real sad. But
hey, Joao Paulo's getting cheap, dude. I think his rare is getting cheap. So
hey, might be
he's like the only guy that you can trust on that team.
Look, it's Seattle. Everybody makes the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're in a pretty deep hole, but
come August,
hey, man.
Come August.
It's MLS.
There's so many teams that make the playoffs. There's no way.
Yeah,
like there's legit no way.
It's fine. But yeah. Rest in peace, Seattle. DC United on the come up. Yeah, you go. Another victim. When you're down, kick them while they're down. When it rains, it pours. New England Revolution get pumped at home. Inter Miami. Yikes.
How did I not hear Robert Taylor was back? I have his
We
rare.
said he was on the way back.
I think he traveled. I didn't think he was going to start. But hey, and I have his rare, and he
Daniel.
likes to start those.
So glad that Rui Diaz got benched for Danny to get hurt.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Vibes are bad in Seattle, man. It's rough. I feel bad for. Nah, I don't feel bad for.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. They had their fun. They had
this
their
game
run.
this game was funny because like Chancalay scored like a crazy goal in like the 30th second, and like just went all Miami after that. Like Busquets played like the most beautiful pass from like his prime to Messi, and they just like, yeah. Suarez came on and scored like a minute after he came on too.
Oh,
So it's
God.
like,
Did that to DC too.
Kremovsky scored a tap in. Like,
Hey, there you go.
Like, hey, Miami's good. We get it. You don't have to go bully the small guys at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we said it. We said there was two things that were going to happen. Either the Miami boys weren't going to play, and they were going to get benched, rotated, whatever, or they were going to come in and just completely smash. And they came in and completely smashed. And I think, luckily, too, I think they announced it before lock that they said that like all Miami players were available to play, or for selection or whatever. So that was kind of an indicator. But yeah, Messi continues to get it done. Hey, Daniel again bought Chancalay this week. Price can't go any lower. Yes, I was looking at him all off season. I didn't end up buying one. I bought Brian White, which worked out for me.
Yeah, but the thing in for me is Chancalay is like he's on a team to where he's not going to get serviced as much. Like obviously he'll, but they just don't score that much, so less opportunities.
I love Chancalay.
Yeah.
I had a tweet out in the beginning. I thought he was going to be one of the best forwards this season. Thought he was going to do great. I didn't think New England would be this bad. I knew the Bruce Arena thing left some holes in this team. It's left in hearts and the soul in the fight, this New England team. But yeah, dude, things are rough. But hey, you could always count on Carlos Hill to do something sometimes.
And Miami is Miami for probably a while now.
Yeah, they are gonna. Hey, if they're gonna keep running hot, you just keep running them out until it's not.
Well, you want to see something cool?
Ooh,
so I got that Messi autograph.
Oh, yep.
Came back.
Oh, what is it? Ooh, is that a Gem Mint 10?
Yep, Messi gold. Look at that.
On card auto.
Oh yeah.
Out of 50, man. Oh, dude. What a
what
a snag, dude.
Shout out.
Guy. Congratulations to that.
Oh yeah, that's going in the safety deposit. Never selling that until he breaks the MLS goal record.
Yikes. I don't know, man. Carlos Vela's gonna have something to say about that.
No, he's not. Yeah, no, it's not. Let's be honest.
But yeah, dude. Rest in peace, New England. Inter Miami doing Inter Miami things. Run them until you can't. We'll see what happens after Copa, Leagues Cup, and all that fun stuff. But pains me to say Miami. Ugh,
hey, Drake Callender though, making sure that all the Miami stacks don't get fed everything. Just coming out of the box for no reason. Like, thank you.
Drake Callender, man, he's been a little down this season, huh? Been slipping a little bit. Doesn't look as unstoppable and doesn't look like a superhero like he used to.
Yeah.
We'll see. Rest in peace, New England. We called this one pretty good too. NYCFC against the Trippin' BFC.
Oh yeah. Trippa was not happy with Capetti, right? Was it Vargas or Capetti?
I think it was Capetti he was shaming on. I think Vargas had like a Golasso or something like that. I kind of caught wind of the Discord a little bit. Someone was saying Kerwin Vargas had like Sex Ball USA or something like that. NYCFC. Shout out Keaton Parks not killing my lineups for once. Just the rest of them did.
He'll get a record next game. Don't worry.
Yeah. Santi continues to get it done. Continues to be the guy on this team. I'm going to continue to ask it every week because you and Chris are the NYCFC boys. Where are we on this Cushing train? And are things actually turning around for NYCFC?
I don't care about the results. Their so rare players are doing well. Like, they can win or lose. As long as I get a Freeze 60 plus and a Santi 80 plus, I'm cool. But Thiago Martins, hope he's okay. I don't know if you saw at the end of the game. He went up for a header and went down unconscious. Had to get stretchered off. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is going to be with him. Hopefully he's all good.
Well, typically head injuries are around like a game or two, just like I think standard, isn't it?
And not to be cynical, who do I pick up to replace him? I hate to say it, but like, who do I go with? Do I pick up Ilicic? Because he's been playing really well.
I mean, maybe.
But like, I don't know. Does Keaton Parks or Sands have a defender card I can pick up?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't pay attention to NYC. I know Kevin O'Toole has defender cards and forward cards. He actually has forward cards.
I'll text Chris. I'll see what he says because he's the other NYCFC guy and he knows what he's talking about.
There you go. And so is J-Blaze. If NYC can figure out the final third, we might actually be a fun team. Yeah, I mean, NYC, look, NYCFC and Orlando always had this rivalry, came into the league at the same time. We play each other every year, and it's always chaos. NYC has always been kind of fun. It's just been a little rough these past. Ever since Tati left, man, it's been a little rough. We're getting there. Freeze is the GOAT.
Man.
Yeah. Great score considering no clean sheet.
Yeah, he's the
Those
guy.
are the kind of things you like to see.
And Santi too. Hey, we're at the last, I hate to say it, one more week of the home stretch and we're done. But it's a glorious finale. It's Colorado at home.
Ooh.
At Citi Field.
At Citi Field.
Is it? Wait, I don't wait. Can we fact check that? I'll pull it up. I'll get it.
Yeah. You pull it up. You do the thing. But how did I don't know how much of this game do you watch? How does Charlotte look at? Because they have some players. It's kind of nice. They're not getting blown out, right? They're like, well, except for Minnesota, but like they haven't really been getting blown out. What are the vibes in Charlotte here?
I mean, it's sort of just like as we've been saying, they're not an away team. Like we're not. I don't think they've won a game away from home yet, and so it's like if same thing as we said during the midweek. If they're at home, start them. If they're away, maybe shy clear. You can probably keep Kalina in for a lot of the time, but I mean,
Kalina scores great. He just always loses clean sheets in the last minute.
We're at Citi Field. You can show it here, but like, look at these. So we said the home stretch was coming up. I mean, look at the results from this.
Yeah,
they had these 4, and then this is the 5th. Draw, win with 2 clean sheets, and then a win. Like Santi's been incredible. Colorado at 3 p.m. Is this a Sunday game?
Oh, maybe 5-5.
Is there a calendar that I can pull up? Drake calendar?
Yeah, it's a Sunday game. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Sunday Shenanigans going in the Big Apple.
Oh my God. We should watch that whole game because me and Chris will be sweating on that. But then even after that, like Toronto, not sound at all at home or away for defense. Philly, obviously. New York versus New York.
Ooh,
something will happen derby there. But then New England, horrible. Sorry. Yankee Stadium against San Jose, that'll be a win. And then like here's the month where I mean, this will be an easy win. This will be questionable, maybe depends on how Nashville is. I mean, never. We're looking 2 months in the future. It's probably not good. Let's just look at this. This right here is the upcoming run, and I'm saying win, loss, draw, win. So it's like, and they're really good. Like as long as Thiago Martins is healthy for this game, they might not concede 2 or 3.
Maybe we'll see. Philly. Well, we'll see. I don't know what they did this weekend, but Philly is awesome.
And let's pull up Santi. Let's give him some love, just to like show how beautiful he's been.
It's funny. I just had it pulled up too. Yeah, do it.
Okay, here I got. Look at this 4-game stretch. Beautiful.
Chalked in Santi. Picked one up in the offseason. One of the best things I did.
So look at that. 81 during this stretch.
That's wild.
25. What a guy. Like he's been so good, and I captained him every week, and it's been so fun.
Yeah. It'll be fun to watch. So I guess not this weekend, but the weekend after that is finally NYCFC is going on the road. They're not at home anymore. So it'll be interesting to see how they do on the road. Especially after this momentum. Because regardless whether home or away, like they're on a hot momentum streak right now. So to see if they can carry over to their first away game in like a month and a half, it'll be something to keep an eye on. But yeah, Santi's the GOAT, man.
Can we check on Bakrar and make sure he's okay? Like, dude, if you look at his scores, like, oh my God.
No. Rest in peace, Bakrar.
Let's look at his. And this dude starts by the way. Like, if you're wondering, he starts games. And
I mean, Jay Blaze said it, man. If they could figure out the production in the final third.
These are all starts.
Oh, yikes. Hey, man, shout out to the belief in your guy, man, right? What other way to
0.6? Oh my God. I don't know what there's to believe in.
Oh, there you go. He scored, but he was offsides. And he hit the post. Hey.
There's no way we're keeping track of that. I'm sorry.
Hey, he's getting closer, okay? Law of averages or something. Statistically, it's got to go in eventually.
Are we saying that Bakrar is the new Benteke?
No, calm down. Calm
No,
down.
not
Calm
in
down.
the aspect of that, but I'm saying in the aspect of big chances missed.
He does a lot of the small things that help. See, it's the little things.
Obviously
Alex.
not. He's a -8 AA. Oh, I don't know who that is, but he won Coach of the Year. Like he's not doing anything. 11 passes.
Accurate passes.
11 accurate. 5 passes in the final third. 3 something. I can't see that. Attack. Yeah, big chance. He went in the penalty area twice, guys. Don't worry. He went in.
I don't know. New York City needs to go out and get a real striker. Bring Tati back. And Tati we trust.
I don't know if he wants to come back.
Things would be so much better.
You know, they need to bring it. I'm sorry. You want Willie Agata? Because, like, I want to see him thrive, and he's not going to start soon. And I would love to see him on a team that can, like, service him. Because his hold-up play is so good. And so, as much as I, like, love him, if he went to a team where he can start consistently, that'd be so cool. Like a Cincinnati or something like that. But, yeah.
Yeah, it always sucks when you see it. It's like, oh, there's so many teams that could literally use a guy like Agata, and he's just kind of withering away on the bench at SKC. Yeah, he's one of those guys. Not a rare scorer guy, but nice hold up play. It's the stuff that doesn't show up on the box score. Okay, so little things that matter. All right, well, let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Dude.
Let's talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
You have to. You have to talk about it. I turned it on and Osorio was like bombing down the pitch 24/7.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's start with the good things, right? We got the lineup that I've been saying we need to roll out for like 3 weeks, right? You finally say I've been saying that this needs to be the lineup, and guess what? We freaking did it. The first
gets hurt.
Dude, Brecalo took a knock like in like 5 minutes. He tried to play on it, tried to limp around for a little bit, and then he just went down. He couldn't hold it. That sucked. Even though Schlegel came in and actually didn't do terrible for once.
Yeah, you got
great
clearance. Hey, goal line clearance.
Yep. Goal line clearance, but wasn't great. Always falls asleep, gets caught ball watching. Those 2 late goals were killer.
I turned it on and I saw the late. What happened with the later one? Because I saw the first goal. What happened with the second one?
Dude, they just fell asleep, man.
Actually,
they just dude, it was so ugly. It was so bad. Like the end of the game, they just gave up. Nobody cared. They were bickering. It was just like as soon as literally, and this is what I've been trying to tell you. We're like, as soon as they took off Duncan and Ojeda, like the entire game it collapsed. As soon as they took them away, Toronto turned it on, and we just had no answer. Like the first 45 minutes, we looked good. We were bombing down. There was a goal that got taken away. Duncan McGuire had scored one offside, so we should have had another one. We were bombing. We were playing over the top balls. Like it was working. Like we looked really dangerous. Facu was on the left again. He's not a number 10. Ojeda was in the middle. Things were looking good. As soon as Muriel came in, as soon as Lodero came in, like it all just fell apart. Like we were playing behind the ball. We were just turning it away. Like it was just looked really bad and slow. And Toronto took advantage, man. They just waited and picked their spots and like won the game at the end. And it's just, dude, it's so bad. It's upsetting.
I have a question. Going back one game, if you want to show, is it time to pick this guy up? Because
Barrero, yes, he is back.
He just came back, and like when he's healthy, like that's not bad.
Dude, Barrero, everybody loves him, man. Everybody loves Barrero. He hasn't been able to stay healthy, but anybody you talk to, when you bring up Barrero, people are like, "Oh hell yeah!" Like this guy's legit.
Yeah, so. Like that's pretty. Like 49, like that's pretty good. This could be, and he got a red card here, but he's been hurt since April of last year.
Yeah, but
Barrero, you can go back to the Rancine if you want now.
No, I'm done. But good shout out to the Barrero. We should have brought that up. But Marshall Ruddy went off with some tightness.
Is that what it was?
Like he was grabbing the hammy.
I was literally trying to figure it out right here on Twitter.
Yeah, he had a little tightness. It looked like he walked off fine. It could have just been a kind of precautional because they're already hurt as it is. But there was that
cool graphic.
Bernadeschi just picked him up. That looked awesome. He was all over the pitch, man, at the end of this game.
Yeah, I mean, what did he get, like a 77?
Yeah. He looked really good at the end of this game. I just picked one up too, which is lucky for him, even though he was in a dead lineup. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's not much to say about this except the vibes are bad. The team vibes are bad, which is concerning. It looks like there's a lot of bickering. They don't look like a united, happy family like last year. Yeah, dude. Things are rough in the O, but it's all right. It's the Magic, baby.
You get the Magic, or you get play the song.
Oh man.
You get one of two. You get one of two. You don't get both. That's just how it
goes. Hey, when in doubt, baby. When in doubt. Oh man. Yeah. At least we have the Magic. Oh, you love to see it. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sad again. RSL.
Chicho didn't
score. Done.
Chicho didn't score.
It's true. After I was like, oh, dude, he's a anytime goal scorer lock every week. Joke's on me.
Brian White's the anytime goal scorer lock, actually.
Dude, Brian White right now is the GOAT. He's the guy.
Yeah, pick him up. He's $10 still. Pick him up.
I need server data to load so I can bring up these games. Either way, before we bring it up, tell me about this. 2-1 to Real Salt Lake in Philadelphia. After a bye week, Philly, what happened? Were they just tired?
From what I watched, like these guys were, the defense was like the negative part. Like both are not negative, positive. Like both these teams just like didn't really get anything forward. Sullivan, I guess, played well. I wasn't really tuned in as much to this game, but I don't know if you saw the Katranis goal, but like I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for the people.
So Mark comes in. How come RSL coach randomly swaps a goalkeeper? There is literally no reason behind that. He's just always done this. Every few games for some reason he just likes to switch it up, keep them fresh. Maybe I'm not sure, but yeah, RSL is notorious for this. McMath is the number one, no question.
Yeah,
but there will be those random shenanigans.
Yeah, so we looked at it like last year was like 1 every 5 games Beavers is going to come in. And I would expect like let's go look at Beavers. I was thinking about it. Are all those games home games? Because I don't remember seeing Beavers ever play an away game.
Oh,
like,
I don't know.
I feel like every time they rotate Beavers in, it's a home game.
Let's see. Yeah. No, this is away, isn't it?
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, away.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they were at home at Philly. So away, at home. At home. This was League's Cup probably.
Yeah,
July.
They gave him everything from that. Yeah.
Yeah. Away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like away games.
Hey, maybe I was wrong then.
Yeah, maybe. But it's.
I have the goal if you want to see it.
Oh yeah.
Let's see this beauty. I don't know what the quality is going to be like.
Oh, get in there.
Well, they got the replay too.
Oh, what a goal. That's right.
Blake, why is Blake not? I mean, like, I don't know if you saw the first goal, but Blake didn't even try on it. Like,
no, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shout out to Blake for being back. But at the same time, negative decisive. So he's getting subbed off. He's getting nonsense. All these terrible scores. Errors led to goal.
Yeah, it like hit him in his hands, and then it just like dribbled through his legs on like a routine save.
Yeah. And so Mike Baston brings up a good point. This was Philly's first defeat. They are officially Philly Union after 11 match weeks. They are officially not undefeated. There are no undefeated teams left in Major League Soccer.
This means they're going to smash whoever they play.
Good call.
Next week.
Yep. Mike Baston also chimes in here. I think to play Beavers against weak teams and also when they have multiple games in a short time span. So, yeah. So it's one of those things like they luckily have Beavers, which is cool. But yeah, it's just random, silly nonsense. But yeah, as far as anybody's concerned, McMath is still.
I just picked up a McMath. I'm ready to get fisted when he DNPs in like 4 weeks. And like my lineup is cooked. It comes with the price of him being cheap. Like I got him for $12, and he's like gonna put up high scores.
But hey, that price, it's priced in, man. It's reflected in his price that like you're gonna have the random shenanigans that I don't know, we just can't control. Like Diego Luna. Hello, Diego Luna just randomly out. Hello, thanks, bro.
It, like right after locks, I'm pretty sure. So rest in peace to anybody who had him in. Justin Glad's back though.
It was me. Blame me for the Luna. Yep, Justin Glad is back. Shout out to Chicho with the assist. No goal, but hey, continues to do it. Front runner MVP. Continues to carry this team. Put him on their back. And shout out to Quinn Sullivan.
This is going to
Who's
be
had
worth
some
nothing. This is going to be worth nothing soon because he just doesn't play.
Rest in peace. Quinn Sullivan, though, he's a starter. He is a starter in this team. I don't think he's no Jack McGlynn, I don't think. But
when are we getting Cavan? When are we getting Cavan?
Oh, he is too hot right now, boy. But this is nice. This is nice. Good old Quinn Sullivan. Little young kid, still up and down, but promising. Philly likes him. His brother's his wonder kid. So, hey, shout out to Quinn Sullivan.
Hey,
and the Philadelphia Union.
Shout out to Wagner, finally putting up consistent scores.
And Kai, look at him. He's back.
Pair him with Blake or no?
No. At this point, you just play Kai by himself. You can't trust Blake. He's been in and out. He gets injured. He stretches. He's getting old.
So have you sold him because you just named all those negatives?
No.
Like,
he's just sitting there, not in any of my lineups because I can't trust him.
Do you know who I need to buy? This might be a perfect transition. I need to buy Schulte.
Yes, you do.
Because I have my Malte that I won, and he's been
good call.
Absolutely incredible. Schulte's like $40 for a new season, so time to start saving up. Maybe I'll sell that Alec Boehm and afford a Schulte.
Hey, there you go. That's a nice. Did we not talk about the Columbus game?
Nah, we didn't. I think we talked about it off stream right before.
I know I had it pulled up too. I don't know what happened there. But speaking of Columbus Crew, 0-0 to Montreal after an incredible performance in Monterrey, which was awesome.
Everybody got rotated. Like, they weren't expecting to win this game. That's what I said. Right. I said Montreal's not good enough to score. Columbus's rotation is probably not going to be good enough to get past Montreal's defense. Sirois, though, crazy game for him.
Wow. Hello. Stand on your head. And Waterman, too. I don't think... Did I not play any Montreal boys? Even Huon, 63?
He went fast.
If you got points for clocking top speed...
Did he break Bombito's record? Did he get his record back?
I don't know. We're gonna have to ask Chris that. He's the speed tracker on this show. Aiden Morris though continues to bang. Dude, we thought this would be a trap game, but there was rotation.
Yeah, Malte Amundsen, dude. Like, I hated him, and then I pulled him from a reward box, and now he's my favorite so rare defender. It's like that's how it works. Because I was like, these scores aren't sustainable. He's a center back. He's not gonna score 80 every game. Well, he's going to score 80 every game.
But we've said it, right? And we've congratulated Columbus on multiple fronts where it's like through CONCACAF, through rotation, through all this, like, yeah, like they might not be winning games. Like if you look, I think, where's Columbus? Yeah, they have literally drawn the last of their games. Like they're not necessarily winning, but they're holding on. They're getting points. They're getting results all while actually winning in CONCACAF. And like, this is incredible. Like, sure, Columbus's rotation hell. Yeah, it's going to be a headache and a half. But dude,
I'm calling it
rotated.
Now.
Even the bench, dude, they get it done. And it's incredible to watch.
Columbus Crew is winning the League's Cup. I'm calling it now. This is my
believe,
pick,
man. They can win the treble.
If they can actually beat like Mexican teams when they're full strength,
yeah,
like they can do it in League's Cup at home because none of the Mexican teams play at home. So it's just like they can't get 6-0'd if they don't play at a place that they can get 6-0'd.
Ain't that the truth? Mike Basson brings up he was shocked that Morris played. I am too. Put him in a low IO lineup and expected to be rested.
I thought he played the last time that they rotated too.
Well, that was because he had the red card. Remember?
That's right.
So
yeah,
he had the red card in CONCACAF, so it was like kind of like you knew he was going to play.
Maybe Morris is just their guy. Should I pick up Morris
dog,
too?
Man. Aiden Morris is a dog. Wait, yeah, if you can afford Aiden Morris and you don't have one, like you need to be having one because he is banging and continues to bang. And dude, he's a young kid, wants to play. Like I'm sure he wants to be out there doing a thing. Shout out to Matan being back also. Notice that Mo Farsi went off an injury. That's kind of sucky. And Zawadzki, the Swiss Army back. The Columbus Crew, continues to get done. Love it.
Oh, $52 for Aiden Morris. All right. Never mind.
How's that price graph look? But look at those scores, man.
Yeah, I mean, like
pretty just even across the board. Wow, look at that nice separation. Although it is closing, as this starts to meet in the equilibrium right here in the middle, as it touches, isn't that like a good time to buy? Because it should bounce off of it, right?
Yeah, because they're about to do the comp. Wait, no, they're not. They announced the Legends comp.
They did.
And so, hey, wait, can we check on my investment? I know it's Shenanigans, so we can go off the board.
Your investment? What investment? Sorare's not.
You
can't even type my guy.
Here he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, $4 profit already.
Let's go, my guy.
Bought the
Look
dip.
at you go.
Bought the dip.
Buy the dip. That's what we do here. We buy dips. Kind of thing you're on that right now. What do you think? And I want to know the chat's like opinion on this too, because I've been thinking about it. Is there a chance that we get like another like big MLS special, like cash competition with new season cards? Because look, as Europe dies, they're gonna want to keep momentum in the game, right? They're gonna want something to push people to buy, to scout and things in the off season. They're not gonna want everyone to just, go away for a couple months, restructure. So my idea is that as soon as Europe ends, they're gonna bang out another special. And I also think they're gonna do something for Leagues Cup, like group stages.
I could tell you for free, if you are wanting to get MLS or you're already in MLS and you want to like get more, now is the time to buy, because in about 3 weeks, all the European people that want to play summer are going to go for MLS. And so prices are going to start going back up. And so I can definitely see them doing a Leagues Cup competition. And they're definitely doing a Euro Copa America competition too. And so more people will be focused on that. Then you can come to play MLS and maybe not have as much competition. So either way, like you're going to get affected by a weekly that's going to come out.
Yeah, I think they'll do a weekly, and then after that, it's going to die. I think because I think a lot of people are going to start saving up for Europe and really bang out because it's going to be this new fancy new thing. Things are going to be changing. Things are going to be crazy. So yeah, but I don't know. I think like things are too quiet, and I think that like they have to do something in the summer to like generate some buzz. Even though there's all these international competitions and stuff, but like. It'd be crazy to me as a company like that needs like revenue year round to not push something like that and be like, all right, here's an incentive to go out and buy new cards and do all this. Like, do like how they do like the long form, like NBA playoffs, MLB playoffs, like for the group stage of Leagues Cup when it's like like a week and a half, they should just bang out some like great competition, like stack scores and all that. And like they could do a lot of
They might do an MLS All-Star thing too. So
ooh, yeah.
Maybe look out for getting like people who are playing really well right now.
Oh, that's true. Kind of like a all-star like signed jersey giveaway, maybe, and like some tickets to all-star.
Yeah. Like remember how they did with the NBA? They did like the skills competition, like weekly special. So maybe pick up like it's in Columbus this year. So yeah, start picking up like Columbus guy, like Aiden Morris. Schulte will probably get a nod. Like,
will Aiden Morris not be at the Olympics? When are the Olympics?
Ooh,
like one of the summer tournaments compared to that's something we'll have to look at.
Schulte might get called up too then, yeah.
Yeah, I actually do want to do an episode soon kind of talking about like all like the tournaments, Leagues Cup, like when it is, all that so you can start getting ahead of the crowd and preparing for that because I don't know. If we're already playing MLS, why would you not want to, boost up your galleries and stuff like that for crazy tournaments and competitions and stuff like that? Because even Leagues Cup, like if you start picking like good teams now, they're going to make a deep run in those later weeks when a bunch of MLS teams are off. You can still sneak in there, and if you have the right players, while people are going to be FOMOing because they want to put out a lineup that week, you'll already be prepared and you'll have top guys, and hopefully you can play them somewhere.
Hey, if anybody has a Schulte to sell me, let me know. New season. Ooh. I'm in the hunt.
New season in the hunts. Anyway, back to it. Shenanigans are over. We were wrong.
Oh,
man.
No.
Shout out Daniel. If he's still in the chat, you are probably so stoked. FC Dallas did it. They won a game. They scored some goals. Peter Musa did it again.
It helps whenever the captain gets a red card in 11 minutes or 8 minutes or whatever it was.
Man, it sucks so bad that we're
Did you see his red card? I don't know if you saw it.
No, I didn't.
It was like a ball played through and he knew he was going to get beaten, so he just like pulled him down.
Mike Baston, good night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I told you he wouldn't make it. It's too late.
We're just too boring, bro. Sorry.
Hey, pause it right here. What's the timestamp? Then come back. But hey, I see that sub on the bottom left. Is it time for FC Dallas to start bringing it back? And the bottom right too. I think that's a little bit more important.
Shout out to our dog Mackenzie Gaines, who is now in Houston Dynamo. Now in Fighting Ben Olsen's.
Just
my guy, my dude.
Hey, is he their number 9 now? Will he be their number 9? Kowalczyk, just get rid of him?
No. I think Gaines is like relief for Ibrahim, or I mean, if Blessing's up here, like starting, like even though
he did get brought on for Kowalczyk, so that's why I'm thinking about him being the number 9.
Maybe. I mean, he's more of a winger anyway. But Mackenzie Gaines, I don't know. He go fast.
So are we getting Hector Herrera next game? Starting
Eventually. I mean, I think they did what we said. They were like, FC Dallas is kind of booty. Why risk Hector Herrera in this game? And then an early red card didn't really help him out. We called the Steve Clark clean sheet. That didn't work out for us.
Got A though.
Hey, Kosi Tafare is back in the starting lineup finally. Hey, he's too good to be off. Pies. Clean sheet. There we go. Look at that. All this fun stuff.
Didn't get any threats to the goal. 0.
Yeah, what does that say about the Fighting Ben Olsons? Rough outing for the Fighting Ben Olsons.
We were kind of right because we were like, we trust FC Dallas's attack less, but when you have 10 men, I think you trust the attack more with that doesn't have 10 men, and especially in defense. So
and Dallas in a perfect world has historically been good defensively at home too.
Yeah.
But so it was kind of an uphill battle. But shout out to Dallas, who finally happened for you guys.
Shout out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul. There it is.
He's coming. He's going to be the top forward at MLS in about 3 weeks. Whenever Ferreira comes back and he has someone to actually play with.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get a 50. You're always going to get a 50.
No more, though.
Good Paul. Paul is good for a 50, no matter what happens. It's so funny. It's literally probably like the straightest line you'll ever see in Sorare score history.
No, recently I think he's been down.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, still.
Straight 50s all day. What you see is what you get. No more, no less. Whatever. Fighting Ben Olsons. They're working on it.
Fighting Ben Olsons, are they at home next week? Because if they're at home and they get Hector Herrera back, like.
But no Griffin Dorsey. What are they going to do?
I mean, if you look at Griffin Dorsey's scores, I don't really think that will be a problem. But hey, Franco Escobar did come back. Oh, at home against St. Louis? Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. At home against St. Louis. Away to Sporting KC. Hector Herrera hat trick. Away to Austin. Trap game. Home to Dallas. Revenge game.
Yep.
Interesting. Galaxy away. Home to Colorado. Up and down.
Yeah. I mean, like, next week will probably be pretty good. Like, Steve Clark, maybe clean sheet. I mean, they're at home. Like, Houston's like one of the best home teams in the league besides like Cincinnati. So, yeah.
And either way, like, these scores, even losses, whatever. Like, this is a good floor for keepers. So good that I picked one up, even though he's going to turn to dust eventually.
I think I might buy another. Ooh, 121. I might be in the sell Melia for 80 and get him.
Oh, wow. He is getting pretty cheap, huh? Interesting. Cheeky buy.
Oh, new season for 120.
Oh, wow. That's an auction, too. Yeah. Oh, by the way, shout out. I know we were talking about like buying and preparing. If you guys aren't watching auctions right now, like if you have a player you have an eye on, like watch those auctions because they are starting to go low. You were starting to be able to snag some auctions for pretty cheap.
Scoop.
Hey, Daniel Cooper, what's up? What happened this weekend? I've been so checked out. Me too, Daniel. I am live reacting to all these games. I did no preparation. I said, you know what? We're just going to raw dog this episode and see where it goes. And you know what? It's been kind of fun. It's been good.
Hey, we've been working it out.
I didn't even write notes. It's weird. Isn't he going to retire after this season?
Is that true?
Is there rumors of that happening? Like, it's one of those things where Steve Clark's going to play until Steve Clark just doesn't feel like it anymore. I think he
still looks good. Like, he still looks like he can play in games.
I think
like
someone mentioned he was on a contract year. So that might be something to watch. But if he's still in form, if he's still healthy, I don't see why they wouldn't extend him maybe, or if there's like an option for another year.
Looks like he retired last year in July 1st.
Yeah, him and Guzan will never retire. Yeah, it's not happening.
As you can see, if you want to, he retired in July 2023 from his vice president role. Sorry about that, owners of Steve Clark.
Yeah, that'll be something to look into. That is a good chat. That'll be something that I want to look into if you're going to bring that up. It'll be something to look forward to in the future. But yeah, this is one of those keepers, and like that's where you have to make a decision, right? Where these old keepers, like even Fry, I know Seattle's been bad, but if you look at his scores, like they're still pretty decent, and like even bad results, because he's just that good of a keeper. It's like and I know everyone's talking with the new Sorare and the way it works, and how like new in-season cards are basically always going to go down, and like there's like so much like downward selling pressure on these things. Where it's like if you're picking up a Steve Clark, you kind of almost know that you're probably not going to see that money back.
Yeah.
I mean, you could maybe.
But you're
There
gonna
is
get
that
scores.
chance.
You're looking to make it up in rewards,
Yeah.
not in investment. And like that's
Yeah.
what most people do anyway. So the fact like people are shying away because of that, it's like you're gonna hold this card forever. It's gonna lose value. Most cards will.
Which,
But
like, don't get me wrong, especially like when you start playing up. Like, if I'm buying a rare keeper for that much money, like, yeah, I'm probably not buying a rare Steve Clark because I want a keeper that at least I could try to get, a few seasons of value out of that. Where it's like the limited, like, yeah, like 16, $15. Like, yeah, like if that goes to zero, if he retires the end of the season, like, whatever. Hopefully, I won some things. But like, yeah, when it comes to rares, yeah, I'm probably not buying a Steve Clark unless I really need one. Like, you're really trying to play and trying to like grind some rewards. Then yeah, it's a cheap option to get into for this season. But like, you shouldn't really look past that because the risk is there. But it's so cheap that why not? Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Is it time to buy Josh Cohen? He's under $5 now.
Oh, yeah. I think right now, when Guzan's on a heater, Guzan's playing well. There's really no reason to think that Guzan's not going to play. So right now, like, no one's buying Josh Cohen. So yeah, no one's talking about it. No one's thinking about him. You go and pick one up if you can and just have him sit and wait because either Guzan gets hurt, maybe he gets rotated, whatever it is. He's old. All right. He's fragile. He's a fragile.
You have a fresh little new season Josh Cohen ready to go.
And a cheap one ready to go just in case. Because, yeah, it's not a bad shout. Like, they brought him in to most likely be the Guzan replacement at some point. Yeah, so it's one of those things like you pick him up, he's almost locked in for that job, and then you just kind of wait. Hope for the best.
429 floor. Rare is last sale average 43.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's a no risk, all reward.
Yeah, it's a little risk.
Tiny bit of risk. Like, I mean, like, Guzan could play till he's 45.
Like Daniel said, man, Guzan's never going to retire. He's going to do his thing, but at least once a year he goes down with a little knockaroo.
And we'll see Josh Cohen. He's expensive for a backup keeper though, but I think people kind of realize that he's going to be into that role.
Yeah, it's almost like locked in that it's happening. So,
well,
yeah, cheeky little buy. Yeah, we'll bring that back up though. We'll talk about it. We'll get back into the games here a little bit. There's like 3 games left. That's what we're here to do on this fine Sunday afternoon. I'm hungry. I just thought about it. Chicago Fire, Atlanta United, 0-0 draw. What a dud. Giakoumakis is back though.
Saba had some good chances, but Brady was making some crazy saves.
Is that why he scored so low? Big chances
probably.
This year?
Yeah, he had a header that was like destined for the bottom right corner, and then Brady dove over. But yeah, Almada like controlled this game from what I saw. Like he would take it in the midfield and advance it and just like try to play it wide to Lennon, who would try to cross it in for Gigi. And like that's what they're gonna do forever. But we did get Andrew Gutman. Shout out.
I was about to say MLS card guy is rich.
How much is
all these Gutman buys?
How much is his limited now? How much money did he just make?
Probably his move. What was he buying him for? Like 60 cents? Still
62 cents. 66 cents. Let's go. 1 cent.
I want to see. Can I see how many he bought first?
Oh, true.
Let's see. Oh, this guy, Clem 777. He's on the train too.
He caught on.
Where did he buy all these?
These are rare.
Oh, these are rare. Daniel, what's up? I see you.
Wait, that was the auction. You said he bid on that, but then there's Chris.
Chris.
Just one.
He probably made a bunch of deals for him, but yeah, Andrew Gutman's back. Nobody cares that much about Andrew Gutman. Shout out to him. Chris Brady getting the clean sheet. Wow, Chris Mueller with the green score. Look at him go. Welcome back, Chris Mueller. Yo, what's going on with Atlanta? Like, I know they've had injuries. The black line's hurt, but they got a clean sheet. Gigi's back. But they haven't been scoring or they haven't been getting results. We were pretty high on Atlanta at the beginning of the season. Where do we sit on Atlanta now?
Their attack is like going to be what saves them. Sort of like for Sporting. Like don't expect anybody besides Lennon to like consistently score. Even though Wiley has been doing pretty good.
Yeah, Wiley's awesome.
They'll get like a clean sheet at home against a really good team for some reason because they just like controlled it up and attack so much to where the other team doesn't get a chance to go forward.
Right.
And that's what'll happen for like most of the season until Almada goes, and then it'll be ropes from there.
No, I agree. And even Caleb Wiley, like if there's anybody at risk of leaving, I think it's Caleb. I think there was already a lot of talk about him going maybe this summer, maybe at the end of this year, but Caleb Wiley seems to be one of those prospects that looks to be on his way out. Saba keeps killing me, man. I picked one up. He was dirt cheap. He can gotta get there. Like you said, man, he creates chances. That I know when I was talking to Thomas, shout out MLS Silver Scout, he said that a lot of this is because Shenanigans Silva's out, that a lot of the pressure's on Saba. So once Shenanigans back, Saba should get a little bump too. So that's cool. And then, Mayumba's been awesome in the midfield for most of the season, just not this game.
Do I still have a Shenanigans? I'm trying to think.
Do you?
I
might be a nice little buy low on Shenanigans. Even then, Atlanta, if Atlanta keeps getting weird results like this and people start to fade Atlanta a little bit, picking yourself up a GG wouldn't be a bad shout.
I do not have a Shenanigans.
No, you don't have a Shenanigans. You better get one. But another dud for the Chicago Fire, Atlanta United. Maybe next week, Atlanta, or not.
You'll get him next time.
I don't care if good things happen to you, Atlanta.
So I have a question. I don't know if we were talking about this off stream or not. Is it time to play All-Star instead of going into Challenger and putting your prios in All-Star? Because
why?
I think I could have won a tier 3 if I would have played an All-Star with the lineup that I had in. And so I feel like there's so many. I feel like up until we get rid of like the PSVs and when Europe ends, then we can go back to Challenger. But for now, I think All-Star might be the play.
Interesting. All right, let's get through these last two games and let's look at that real quick.
Okay.
Because I want to look at that. Because I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie. I set my lineups like 20 minutes before lock this week.
I did.
So it was weird. And then
the same thing.
Like usually, like I sit and I look at things on Thursday nights, and I spend a lot of time like thinking about things. But this time, I kind of threw it in, and I'm not gonna lie, I panicked a little bit. Like I was on my phone, I was like in my truck, and I was like, "Oh God!" And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "I don't know what to do. Like I don't know where to put this." I was like, "Oh God!" So I just like started clicking and just like setting lineups, and just like working down my gallery, and it was rough out here, guys. It was rough, but let's definitely look at that because I know they changed all the rewards and divisions too. I haven't looked at that either.
People were saying that the ETH rewards in the new season changed mid competition.
I thought that I know they changed before, like after they did the announcement. I know they reworked things. I couldn't confirm or deny. I wasn't on the internet this weekend, so yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. I just took a little peek at the All-Star. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, yeah. We'll talk about it. Real quick, Nashville, San Jose.
Oh God,
we said it. We called it. We said Mukhtar. This is the game. If he was gonna do it this season, this was the game to get a goal. And
we called it. It was beautiful too. I'll pull it up.
We did. Yeah, pull that up. I haven't seen it. San Jose getting a result in Nashville. What does that say about Nashville? Not very good. I forget where I saw it on Twitter. I should have saved it, bookmarked it to show you guys. Sam Surridge is among the worst in the league in strikers and doing striker duties. Like he is down at the bottom of the dumps. He was brought in to solve Nashville's problems at the 9. And it is looking rough. Part of that is the fact that Nashville can't get him the ball. There's no service to Surridge. His team has been down in the dumps. But congratulations on the win. But
didn't they draw? I don't think it was a win.
Oh, draw.
But like Surridge was brought in to be the sort of he was brought in to be the number 9, and he started off really well. Like he was getting in places where they could service him in and was doing really well, like Leagues Cup and right after Leagues Cup. But this season he has done nothing. I don't think he scored yet, which is not good, especially for a guy that you brought in from Europe, hoping he would do those sort of things.
Right. And you have a Brent Kaliman starting in the back. I have no idea who this guy is, but McNaughton went out. Zimmerman is still out.
Shout out to
Poor
him,
Jack Maher is doing it on his own. Shout out to Mule, by the way, who has been kind of goal dangerous a little bit this season. Weirdly enough. Oh, Zimmerman actually subbed in.
He's doing his thing. Oh, Zimmerman's back? Oh, yeah, because who was it? Lovitz who just got not Lovitz. Who just got hurt? Not Mayer.
Lucas McNaughton.
He's out for a while, right?
Yeah, 6 season-ending injury. Rest in peace.
So yeah, Schaffberg was not at center back, right?
I didn't watch this game, but I really hope not.
I'll pull
maybe like a wing. Yeah, I don't know, but that's bad. But either way, shout out to Hani Mukhtar. I don't know if we're buying low on Hani Mukhtar.
Here, this goal's gonna change your mind. We're buying everything on Hani Mukhtar. Watch this.
Oh God,
look at this. And so this is funny because I feel like he definitely said something to what's his name after. He's like, let me get it, and then just banged it from 30 yards out.
Woo! Oh, what a screamer!
Yarborough's
Oh
pissed.
man. Okay, Yarborough. Like, come on. It's like you've been so great this season. Yeesh. There you go. Hani's back. Kind of.
No,
kind of. -4 AA. Still not
yet.
great, Chief.
Not back.
Still not great. But what a goal. Congratulations, Hani.
He's
like,
involved.
I always say
you look at his possession, like he's involved. But
oh yeah. Like I mean, Hani's the only one on this team, right? Like if Hani's not doing it, then nobody's definitely doing it. But
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Nashville's down in the dumps. I don't really know what has to happen. I don't know if it's a coaching problem, if it's just they don't have the right pieces. I was thinking about this the other day, and I don't remember if I mentioned it on a show. But the fact that Nashville off-season moves were like, you know what? Sure, Dax McCarty, yeah, he's old. He had an incredible season last season. But you know what? You know who we're going to bring in to replace him? Drew Yearwood. That's the guy.
Yes.
Like, that's going to solve our problems in the midfield. Definitely Drew Yearwood.
Yeah. But
that just tells you everything you need to know about Nashville.
But yeah, and they also brought in Tyler Boyd to be like their new attacking piece.
That's
and
true.
Just
and he was doing great. Well,
yeah.
He's been hurt. He had like a little bit of a knock. He's been out. But like,
they've been subbing him on though, even when he was coming back or when he first got here. So it's like, yeah, like Nashville, we really don't know what we're gonna see from them so far this season. Like Panico literally had the spot in his arms and just like gave it back to Willis.
He literally decided mid-game. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, like hey, you got it. And so it's Willis season again. He could be an option. Is he cheap? Is he really cheap?
Oh, most likely.
Nashville's defense is really bad, so I can see that, or not, but really, really good. Like they have a lot of options, especially with is everyone coming back? Let's see. Yeah, $8. That actually I might pick that up.
Yeah, I mean Willis is a good keeper, man. The power of the mustache does keep him in games. It looks like people. Yeah, he's still pretty low. He's still pretty cheap.
I mean, yeah, like unfortunately for
yeah.
season.
$8 under $10 for Joe Willis.
Hey,
like, look,
rare
things are rough
for a 96, rare for under 100. That might be. I'd rather have
him in Nashville,
man. And those are good matchups too. Look at that. Oh wait, not this.
$55 for a Joe Willis, dude. Wow. That was like a week ago.
Oh, for a rare?
Yes. Wow. Yeah, I mean, people were down on Joe. He lost his job. Surely there will be more Pinocchio nonsense.
A new season went for 59. Like, oof.
Yeah, wild stuff. Like I said, like I am more willing to buy Austin like cards and like Austin players than I probably am Nashville SC, and that's where I am right now. Which is weird to say. It really is weird to say. You hate to see it, but rest in peace, Nashville SC. There we go. This game, we kind of got this one right too. We said there's going to be chaos. Play your attacking stacks. Stay shy away from the defense. And LAFC and Portland
Timothy Tillman, dude,
to just have shootouts and do this thing where they are really good. And a Felipe Mora stinker. Rest in peace. After we hyped him up last week.
Crepeau did have a revenge of the revenge game. Like that AA is crazy for conceding 3. He tried his best, guys. He tried his best.
Wow. Crepeau literally stood on his head against his team and against the red card. Look at him go. Crepeau. And come on, Miller. Come on, man. Gosh, hey, come on, Miller. What are you doing to me, buddy?
They try for you. You'll
be
fine.
Do they try? Are they trying?
They try a little. They don't try.
And a Chara red card. Oh,
it has to happen every time.
Wow, this game is chaos, huh? This game is kind of all over the place.
Yeah, and they scored the 93rd minute. Like you picked Bouanga goal scorer, and he scored right at the end. Right when you needed him.
Did it for me. He did it for me. I shot him a text. I was like, "Yo, bro, what's up, man? What's going on?
Yo, can you get me right, please?"
It's like, "Yo, you're making me look bad on my show, dude. What are you doing? Please stop." Dude, Timothy Tillman. I know I've asked, and Chris, the MLS card guy, gave me shame, and I was like, "Is this sustainable?" He said, "Me, brother, brother, Timothy Tillman, man, continues to get it done.
$19 now. He's going up and up and up and up and up.
What a guy, Timothy Tillman. And they're away to San Jose next. Which, come on, he's gonna do it there too.
Oh yeah, like this is
dude. Shout out to the people.
Good.
Shout out to the people that believed earlier in the season. Yeah, his price is gone now. I don't know why you buy now. Like this is definitely sell territory.
Yeah, no, 100% you're getting rid. $20, yeah, 100%. What's his rare? Is his rare above 100?
Dude, it's up. Absolutely, it's up 3x in the last month, dude. Like,
absolutely
you're
get rid at
selling
150. And if they're selling to 100%, you're a million.
Dude, 165 for an old season. Yeah, just sold this morning. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I don't know. I think now it's probably a little too late for Timmy Till. But I mean, dude, if money is an option and you're trying to win, you get your Timmy Tills.
Absolutely, you absolutely do.
It's unlimited, like. Yeah, dude. Wow.
Jesus Christ, that's so high.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he's doing it. You're getting your money's worth up there for sure. But yeah, Timmy Till doing the thing. LA Galaxy and Portland. Great scores. Shout out to Maxime Chanot too. Look at that. Look at an assist.
Good for him.
Thriving on the West Coast after leaving the East Coast. Good for him. Good for him. Well, that's it, guys. That's the weekend. Thanks for going on this journey with me. We did it together. Because like I said, I didn't look at anything. I just wanted to dog through this, and it was great. I learned a lot, I think.
We finally did it.
I don't know. But that was great.
All right. So tell me one team that kept a clean sheet. This is your quiz. Without looking. Don't look.
FC Dallas.
Ah, nice. Okay, you got it. All right, give me one. I gotta see if I remember.
You want a clean sheet?
No, give me a quiz. A quiz question.
Okay. Who scored more than 3 goals this weekend?
Miami, obviously.
Yeah, I guess that was easy. I meant to say more than 2 goals. But yeah, 3 came out, so that was it.
Is there any other team that scored 4 besides them? I don't think so.
There's a few that scored 3.
LA,
a bunch that scored 2. There's a lot of 2-1s. A lot of 2-1s.
Yeah. MLS is most common score line.
Actually, how many 2-1 scores were there this weekend?
Why are you gonna make me count?
No, I know. I'm just asking if you're guessing.
5.
There were 6. Anyway, yeah, you want to talk about the reward thing before we get out of here, before we bore people with our nonsense?
Let's talk about this.
Shout out to all you sickos who stayed with us for an hour and 16 minutes going through the weekend. It was great. Love you guys. You guys are the reason why I get out of bed on Saturdays, even though I'm hungover and I don't want to.
All right, so let's look at this. So this is Challenger. This is Div 3. Let's look at Div 5. So this is Div 5. 495. Like, obviously, it's going to be lower in total just because, like, look, Timmy Tillman, shout out. And, of course, the Galatasaray stacks are going to be on top of everything. So 495 for the ceiling there. We got 518 for Div 4. Div 3 was 527.
Sheesh.
2 was 550. And Div 1 was 532. All-Star, which is every league, 513. Only one team scored higher than 500.
Wow.
And there's so many more rewards in All-Star. Like, I don't know how far Tier 2 went to. Can we look it over here? I can go into this and look.
Something interesting, and I know we kind of like brought it. I think we brought it up maybe in the beginning, like when the transition was happening, but we kind of said that you might want to target all the old competition because, like, think about it. New people that didn't play it before, I don't think they're open to like new users. And on top of that, like they're at the bottom, they're kind of hidden. Everyone's focusing on the regions and like the contenders, challengers, because that's what everybody was talking about, right? That's what everybody was like transitioning for, making their working their galleys for. So I feel like everyone's throwaways or like lesser lineups are going into the all-stars, the 270s and stuff like that. So like not only like, yeah, is there a ton of rewards up for sale too, but
like top 27 get star rewards.
Yeah.
And
top 30.
And in Challenger Div 3, which is the middle, 3 people get a star.
4 people.
4 people get a star. And then in like Div 5, I think they just took it away, so that won't be there anymore.
1.
But yeah, like all these people are throwing everything into this, and I feel like All-Stars where it's at. I think that might be what I play next week. I think especially because if I'm not mistaken, PSV is playing like the bottom of the table. And so they're going to...
I mean, if that's the case, shouldn't PSV stacks be everywhere, though?
Do you know who this is? Like, let's be honest. What's the...
Nope.
Sparta.
I don't watch Europe, bro.
Well, you see the 8-0, 6-0, 5-1. Like the...
Oh, I see everybody complaining about it every weekend. So
yeah. But like, if you look at... They didn't... And another thing this week, they didn't have a game, I'm pretty sure. They didn't play this weekend.
Yeah.
This was,
I think it was, or was that last
midweek.
weekend?
This was midweek. So they terrorized the midweek. Galatasaray terrorized this weekend. Like 73, like that is, yeah. This is this week, this coming weekend.
What, they have 3 games left? Or
Yeah.
is that just international break?
No, that's 3. These are Nations League that are set for late. So then they're just sort of giving you an idea. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play All-Star up until, because even like this Galatasaray stack, I know Cone was in it. Like this Galatasaray stack was basically the PSV stack for the week.
Right.
And for everything, let's go to leaderboard. Like for all these competitions, they were the top dogs, and sort of like took, like here, like look at All-Star. You see Muslera at every single one of these. And so, but still 483.
Yeah.
Like that's so much more achievable. At what place was this? 10th got 485 for Div 2 Classic. 10th got 508. Like that's 25-point difference.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm looking at it right now in Div 2, I hit 439 and I'm at a tier 3.
Yeah. And so you can look at,
dang it, Steve Clark.
Like I can't look at All-Star because I didn't play. I'm gonna get tier 5 and I scored almost 400 points. I'm sure an All-Star if I would have gotten a tier 4 or a tier 3 just because of how many cards are in there.
That's another thing I've always kind of thought about All-Star. It's like, yeah, a lot of more people play there, but there's a lot more rewards up for grabs where you can sneak into.
Like 360, no reward. Like I probably would have gotten a box. I'm probably gonna get a box in this, but I probably would have gotten multiple boxes from All-Star. Like,
are there boxes in All-Star?
Is there? That's a good
question. I don't think so. I thought the boxes were just in the regions. I could be wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. But yeah, 1,500 cards, top 240 get a tier 2, and I got.
And that says only 3,000 participants?
320. Yeah.
What this said?
That's for the midweek.
Oh, okay. But this still, that's like almost 50% of the entrants get a reward. That's pretty good.
That's insane. And so a lot of people will be pumping into this anyway for the midweek.
Right.
Next week, I'm probably gonna play All-Star. Now, don't take my idea. Give it a week. Let me have my fun. Everybody, all right?
Well, you just told the internet, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing's safe now.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm personally gonna play All-Star until, with my prio at least. I'll stay contender for everything else. Like Sporting, I'll get relegated with that. It's fine. But I'm gonna put like this sort of lineup or this sort of lineup in my like 3 boxes. That'll be good. I'll put this into All-Star next week, and because like my guys are actually scoring good now, and I've never had this before. Like, look at that.
You're like, oh my god,
this isn't even like 300 points from Sporting. Like that's not unheard of this year.
Yeah, I don't know how you pulled that off.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have a bunch of boxes to open too, so maybe I'll win a reward out of those.
Dang it, dude! Freaking Diego Luna got me relegated, bro. What a guy! What a nerd.
Don't worry, my best keeper was put into my cap 240, so I got $2.
Hey, you love to see. Hey, got $2 this week too.
Hey, $2 at a time. We're building up.
Looks like I won 4 boxes in the tier 3 as of right now. That's what I'm looking at. Wait, is it? Are they doing the thing where you already get, like, if you get promoted, you get a box? Is that a thing? Is that already?
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, some coins, and $2, and a tier 5.
Oh, and I got $2. Look at me go! I'm doing the thing, Mom.
I got a
look at us go.
Little tier 5 too. Let's go.
You love to see it. Yeah, it was a weird weekend. Honestly, it's kind of funny that last week I had a dud, and then this week I'm doing okay while putting my lineups in 20 minutes before lock. So,
hey, I've been good at lineup building. Maybe I can build your lineups for you.
Let's just say, hey, sometimes maybe you just overthink it. You have lineups and you delete them, and maybe you should have just left it.
You just gotta like things around. Just go. I really go on matchups. Like, I knew Lude was gonna crush us, and so I put him into like my second highest.
I still haven't picked one up like an idiot.
And like, for some reason I watched the Turkish league, and this forward that I had was going against the worst team in the league that I used to have a keeper for, and he would get battered every game. So I'm like, this dude's going against a team that sucks at defense, and he's been playing really well, and he scored. Now his L5 is like 84. So, hey.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. But
and he only has only 3 more games, Turkish League, and then I have to go back to the MLS. Ugh.
MLS summer, baby. Hot boy summer.
0 clean sheets.
Time. Oh, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be nonsense. That's what we're here for. All the shenanigans, especially on Sundays. Shout out to everyone who tuned in late, who stuck around till the end. Love you guys. Everybody who's in the chat, you guys are incredible. Shout out Chat United FC. We'll see you this week on Wednesday for the weekend preview. And Thursday, I think we got another draft coming up. We got another fancy 5-man draft. Got some guests from the Discord. Got people sliding into my DMs on Twitter going, hey, that looks like a lot of fun. I want to participate. So shout out to all of you. We're going to get a sign-up sheet going. We're going to get rotating people in and out. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back, check out our super drafts. We're going to do all that. Shout out to Jay Blaze, head honcho leader of Chat United FC, who took some dubs. We still have that coming for you. We'll probably do it on Thursday. MLS Card Guy still has all that information. He's holding it hostage while making things happen at the Riverhounds. Yeah, we'll be back with you more content this week, doing all the fun things. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you all. Alex, let these people send them off. What are we?
Everybody sell your Gillespie's and your Melias. It's time to get rid.
What? There.